So this is the second non-season war of season 36. We're facing HC Professor X. This is the first time we face someone within the HC family, so that's kind of fun. I'm bringing APOC, Ghost, and Mr. Fantastic. First fight's really standard. It's not hard. Done this fight many times. Taken lots of health many times, actually. But it's not a hard fight. Even with no charges, it's pretty workable. So what I want to do, just to make it a little easier, is to knock him down when he's a bar of power, so I can bait that out and kind of get rid of some of the debuff immunity timer and the evade timer. And so here, I can just tap him with the special 2, and he should almost die. Maybe not real die, but almost die. So there he goes. Almost die. I hit him, he evades. I'm taking a little bit of damage here, but it is what it is. And that fight is down pretty quickly. Next we have Kitty. And here is where I get all my charges. It is also where, well, not where, but it's the person to whom I died last war. So, just kind of taking it slow. Want to get to a special 2. Keep knocking her down. So yeah, she can't phase right now, but now she can, so I want to get her to throw the special, which she does. It is Mystic Dispersion tactic, so want to be cautious of that. Here I back off, just for no reason. I was thinking that it would fall off. The stun would, just out of habit, but it's Apocalypse, so it won't, obviously, which is why I dashed in. So here we get another special. Perfect, so now I just want to heavy her, like that. Throw a special 2. We do. And she does. So pretty standard. Next we have a Jabari Panther. Special 2 should end it. And I can knock her down and actually do combos as well and all that stuff. So that's what we do. Use the parry to remove the cleanse, hit an intercept. Now she's knocked down, which means I can hit harder. A little sidestep. You can just see I'm just chunking her away. Suicides plus the Fury is really good. So here, I can dex that, but there are times when you can't, so I find it better to just parry it. Here I'm trying to hit into her block. Because the cleanse don't work. So I try to hit into her block, and she sidesteps me and combos me. So thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Finally, she actually holds block and knock her down. Special 3. And this should finish it. This should be enough to end it. And it is. So now I have some Mr. Fantastic fights. I originally brought Mr. Fantastic for the pre-fights on the boss fight, but if I have him, I might as well use him. So he's going to take this Mojo here. Pretty standard, just throw a couple special 2s and heavy. Definitely could take this fight in season if we need it. So just a combo, now heavy to refresh and pause the debuffs. And that's probably just going to be my, okay, or just medium heavy, which is fine too. So here, I heavy counter, do not heavy counter, I combo the special 1. I thought I was going to heavy counter. That might be this one. But just trying to get the special 2 and all that good stuff. So here we have this. Do I eat? I thought I heavy counter special 2, maybe I didn't. But throw the special 2. Now there's reverse healing, and there's basically reverse power gain. So you'll notice that getting a prompt is not that much of an issue. And and backup recovery like barely does anything. So Mr. Fantastic is really good for this fight. He shuts down all aspects of it. And I can just combo in a special 2 and end it. Special 2 might not kill, but that is okay, because I'm not going to use him again. So recoil damage is not anything I have to worry about. So the special 2 and it doesn't kill, but it's fine. A heavy should finish the job. So that's Mojo down pretty darn cleanly. Next I have a Ghost versus Mordo fight. just in case I activate a little Mr. Fantastic pre-fight, because since I used him, I have a lot more to spare. So, might as well use one. Take a couple hits in a phase, take another hit in a phase. Just gonna do 1 hits the whole time, and then maybe do like 2 or 3 hits to cancel out the power gain. So here he backs away, and I just want him to throw a special attack, which he does here. And here he has the power gain, and for some reason I just heavy, and it works out. I didn't think he'd have standard round because it's lower tier. So here I wait, special 2 without triggering Dex, and he's down. Never even got touched. So really, really clean fight. Was really happy with that. Now we have an Abomination fight. Ghost is easily the best option for this fight, and it's not even close. So I go in. Game plan is simple. Get the intercept quick. He'll shrug off his poisons later on, and then just hit him, and you're gonna have a lot of Furies. So that's the game plan. Ideally rush the special 2 with some Furies. And I just get clipped for no reason. Why? I can't. Get clipped again. You know what I mean? Like, there's just something about it. So here I want to hit an intercept, which I do. My special 2. But that was not good. That was just poor gameplay. I'm lucky that happened early. Granted, the whole fight was quick, so maybe not luck. But, no, just not good gameplay. Here I am going to throw on a regen boost, because at this point my battle group has 0 deaths, and I do not want to die to the next fight. So I'm basically going to use a regen boost and a lesser champion boost. The regen boost is so I can have more health for the next fight, not for this fight. So here we go. My Sig ability also brings me up a little bit. And I'm very clearly not going to get the number of hits needed to get to special 2 before he gets the power gain, so I just need to trigger that, back off, and start baiting specials. Bait another one. And a 3rd one. So he was very kind there. Should I go for a little dash back, which he does not want any part of. Go for one here, which he auto blocks. Go for a regular one, which he also auto blocks. So kind of getting a little bit frustrated here. Bait out that special 1, and I really want this intercept to hit, because if I can't hit an intercept here, I would have gone over to special 3. I hit a ricochet and special 2. He's dead. This next fight is a Dr. Doom on 51, and this is the one I wanted Mr. Fantastic pre-fights for. Not needed, but definitely really helps the fight out. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to throw in Mr. Fantastic pre-fights. Just all 3. And hop in. So the goal is to special 2. So I just miss a parry there, and it does 2k, which is always a good sign. So here do a heavy, refresh the debuffs. Light, medium. Here, special 1. And if I had just hit that parry, I would have kept the Fantastic pre-fights up, but I didn't, which means I don't have them up. So I throw heavy, and I don't want him to throw a special 1, because that will make the fight way harder than it needs to be. So instead, I use the existing bleed and throw a special 2. Now he's in his special 2, but he has no prowess, which means I can block it. So I tank the first hit on the block. Definitely not a clean fight, but I got it down and it was fairly safe. So here's the last fight. It is going to be Ghost versus Hazard Shift boss America Chavez. And at this point, we have still not died. So 48 fights, 0 deaths. So I pop on a tech power boost. Also, it's just good practice, because in the real season I would have it. And then I'm going to pop on a couple Mr. Fantastic pre-fights just to make the beginning of the fight a little bit easier. But the plan's pretty standard. Get to a special 2 with some Furies and throw it. And then potentially bail to special and then do the same again. So, here we go. Phase, phase. Phase, phase. Phase. And it's going well. So here I'm just trying to do one hit and back off so that I can get some Furies. But I don't really get any debuffs, so I just have to throw special 2 as is. And it almost pushes me back up to another one. And here I get caught by a light attack, and she gets a special 2. And the phase don't make it, so I dash back. And that's why I asked if a maple bar was a donut. But that could have been fixed, and I'll show you how. So, first off, just dexing that second light attack, which admittedly was a little bit cheeky, but it's fine. And here's the real part. I knew that was my last dex. If I block the first hit and then use my phase on the beams, I would have lived. So, that is the 0 death war gone. Which really pisses me off. It's not even a season war, but we were playing really well. And that is the only death. 49 still not down yet, but that's the only death. So here, I'm playing a little bit differently, but not much differently. I don't even... Oh, she whiffed the first hit because I dashed back, so the light wouldn't have been an intercept, and I would have got Mystic, so I wanted to intercept it. Okay. So here, I get debuffs, and that's how the fight is supposed to go. But yeah, debuffs would have helped, and also just playing better and playing smarter. But that is the war, and next war is season.